Hey loves, welcome back. So I'm here today again for a requested video. My lovely friend Ellen, hey hon, has asked me to do like my Burberry makeup collection video, and I don't have that many products actually, so I thought I'd get started. The reason I think I don't have that many products is because we don't have a Burberry counter here in town. The closest one is over in Vancouver, which is a 1-hour flight that way. And so I picked up a couple things when I was there visiting my brother at school a little while ago, and I love all the products. I just haven't been able to buy any more because I haven't been back since, which in a way is not a bad thing. I don't need to spend that much more money, but in another way there are some really great eyeshadows I've heard about that I'd be interested to get my eyes on, to get my hands on. Yeah, we said we were going to get through one of these videos without me being unable to put a sentence together. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, you guys. Anyways, let's get started. I have a couple of the products on today, and the rest I will show you, and I'll show you swatches and all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's just get started. The first thing that I have is my Crease brush. I can't find a name on it at all, but I do use it in my crease and I love it. I love that it's nice and soft. I have the pencil brush by MAC that I like using sort of underneath my eye instead of sort of in my crease because I find it to be a little stiff. This guy is super, super soft, gets right in there, really blends things out. I'm a huge fan of this guy. You can also use it, the girl at the counter that sold it to me also used it to apply lipstick. We were trying like all the different lipsticks they had, and it applies really well as a lip brush as well. So I really like this guy. I'm a huge fan. I think it's a little bit pricier, but doesn't shed, works really beautifully, and it's really nice and soft, especially in your eye area. You don't want anything too sort of harsh or dense that's gonna hurt. So big thumbs up on this guy. I then have two blushes. The first one is on my cheeks, so it's Tangerine blush. It's the light glow blush they have. They call them natural blushes. They truly are that. They're really beautiful. They come with a little brush, which I really haven't used because I like the blush brush that I have already. But you could definitely use this, especially if you're on the go. It has a nice big mirror in there, which is great. And I like how the pattern on the blush itself is like that Burberry print pattern. And then they all come, the blushes, in that little velvety pouch, which again has the Burberry print. I don't know if that's going to pick up on camera. But I save these. I know a lot of people don't, but I save them. That way my packaging doesn't get scratched while it's in my, sort of on my vanity in my boxes with the other blushes. But yeah, I love it. And it has like a nice, all their products have like a nice floral smell, but not too overpowering. It's really nice and light and fresh and lovely, especially stuff that's on your face. When you can smell it and it's a nice, pleasant smell, it just makes you enjoy the process of wearing it that much more. So the second light glow natural blush that I have is the Cameo blush, which is number 2. Tangerine was number 6. This guy's number 2. It's more of a pinky color. Sort of like, I find it to be, it wears it looks in the pan a lot rosier, sort of lighter. On the cheeks it is sort of like a dusty rose color. Again, not patchy, blends really well, has that lovely smell, a really nice universal color. A lot of people talk about this blush on YouTube, and there is a reason. It is incredibly lovely to wear and a great color. And yeah, no bad things to say about this guy. And strangely, you guys, I only have 3 lipsticks from Burberry. I have 2 mattes and 1 sort of cream sheen type lipstick, if you want to call it that. The one I have on my lips, we'll start with that one, is Antique Pink. Yeah, maybe, probably. Yeah, Antique Pink number 303. They call the matte ones the Lip Velvets. It's a very close dupe for MAC's Pleasurebomb that came out in the Rihanna collection. I showed that in my dupe video, which I'll link down below if you haven't seen. But yeah, no, it's a really close dupe, and it's a nice, even though it's sort of a more matte finish, it is not drying at all. So I really love that. And I like how sort of the matte packaging is matte for their lipsticks, whereas the other one that I'll show you in a sec, like the cream-based cream sheen type lipsticks have like a sort of sparkly finish to the packaging. let me just show you what I mean. So you see how it's like more shiny? And they all have that sort of Burberry logo on them, and then the Burberry name on the bottom, the pattern, and then the name right down here. So this is the, what do they call them? The lip cover. This one's a number 26, Nude Cashmere, and it's a really pretty browny nude color. I really like how they also have the pattern, the Burberry pattern on the lipstick itself. This guy wears really well. Like I've said before, me and sort of creamier lipsticks, they have a harder time staying in place for me. This guy does that as well, like all the other cream sheeny type lipsticks I have. The nice thing about it though, because it's a nice neutral sort of color, I'm not as concerned about super neat lines. It still can look a little bit fuzzy, not as perfect, and still look nice and not like I've got lipstick all over my face. So yeah, that's this guy. And then the last one that I have is another matte lip velvet. It's in 301. It's called Pink Apricot. And I love this guy all year round, but especially sort of in the warmer months. It's just a beautiful light apricot color. Really, really pretty. I actually was at the MAC counter the other day, and one of the girls they all had their makeup done for the new Fantasy of Flowers collection, and she had one of the new MAC ones that's in a similar color, and then she had like some light green colors on her eyes and looked so fresh and so pretty, and it's a look that I'm thinking I might want to try out. Even though we're not in spring yet, I am so ready for spring that I think maybe if I start putting spring makeup on, the weather will like take the hint and change. Let's hope that's true. Yeah, so those are my Burberry makeup items. Let me know if you guys have any items you love. Let me know down below. I am going to Vegas in March, so I'm sure I can find some Burberry makeup somewhere there that I can go play with, at least at like a counter or something. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Yeah, and let's leave you with our 3 points of positivity, shall we? So the first one has definitely got to be the Frozen soundtrack. I think I've told you guys how much I like this movie already. I've seen it 3 times in theaters. I bought the soundtrack the other day, and I've had it sort of on blast in my car and just singing along and dancing. And I should let you guys in on a little secret. I think the reason that I like this movie so much, besides the fact that the music is great and the movie is really fun, is I might just maybe have a little bit of a crush on Kristoff, maybe? Is that bad? If you guys ever had crushes on cartoon characters, please don't leave me hanging. Please let me know I'm not the only weird one out there. Please. The second thing that I'm grateful are good brow days. I just got my brows done recently, and I love when they're still freshly sort of groomed. So they're easy and low maintenance, and they make me feel a lot fiercer than I really am. I don't actually have anything in them right now. I'm just sort of riding on the good grooming that I had done last week to them, which I really love. It makes me feel, like I said, sort of cool and a lot stronger than I am, which is awesome. And definitely the third thing that I'm grateful for is the weather has improved a little bit. See, power of positive thinking. And I got to go out for a nice run the other day and clear my mind and get some adrenaline pumping and some of those good endorphins. So yeah, that was really fun. Let me know what you guys are grateful for, as always, and hope you guys are having a fantastic day, enjoying whatever it is that you are up to, or were up to, or are about to go up to. I guess if you're watching YouTube right now, you're not doing anything. But I hope what you did before and after is awesome. And let me just leave you by reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.